Hey everybody, it's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Ups and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Like always, hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my Thursday morning update, March 6, 2025. Right now, the Spotty Nash Show, we're at 961 subscribers. To all my 961 subscribers, thank you so much. The quest still continues. Okay, we need to get that. We're down by 30. We're down by 39 more subscribers. I get my first 1,000 subscribers. And for the guys that's been supporting me all these years up to this point now, first of all, I want to give special thanks out to everybody that got me here so far as the brand of TCN Presents Power Players. To all my 961, thank you. Well appreciated. That means a lot to me. Also want to give a shout out to the YouTube and PlayStation community. Thank you so very much. Also want to give a special shout out to Facebook social media for even taking a chance at looking at some of my accomplishments. That is very special to me. So I definitely want to give thanks out right now. Yes, you are now entered the no troller zone. Yes, Jonathan Ware, he takes that seriously. Once he do that, that's out of my hands. So again, shout out goes out to Jonathan Ware. Thank you so much for being a part of the zone and welcome. I just see what I mean. He want to reassure that this is a no troller zone. All right. Again, shout out goes out to Jonathan, aka Smokey. Uh, had to pop in for a minute. That's fine. That's fine. Please, my show is your show. And again, shout out goes out to him. Shout out goes out to Chase. Shout out goes out to E. Oh, I'm working on it. I know people going, yeah, I got it. Okay. To everybody at North of Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be back at work tomorrow around 2 p.m. Like always, protect them all from forces of evil. We're going to get started. Let's talk about games. If you have not got this game, get this game. I'm playing it. In fact, I'm about to do some more gameplay on this momentarily. And that is the new Monster Hunter Wild. He is at the store right now, my man. I'm sure he is. Pick up a copy of Monster Hunter. I'm like in the middle of this game right now. This game is amazing. And I got this from GameStop. This is the limited edition steelbook. As you can see, you got like this crazy looking ice dragon on it. And then the game is inside, but if you open it from front to back, it kind of looks like this. Okay, so pick up a copy of Monster Hunter Wild limited edition. If you try to get it at GameStop, you might get it at Best Buy. It's a slim chance on that. No offense. Even online, get that. I love RPG games. Definitely add that to your collection. And speaking of games, okay, I should be getting this tomorrow. Oops, my bad. I'm just too excited. I meant to put up this poster right here, which I'm about to put up right now. Since my game is already pre-ordered, if you get it from GameStop, if you already pre-ordered from there, chances are I might be getting my copy of WWE 2K25 tomorrow. Now, for everybody else that did not order it from GameStop, you have to wait till the 14th. Okay. It's right now. I don't think they're gonna come out with any special box covers besides just the basic. That's it. And as you can see, you got the tribal chief, the OTC, the YTC, the big dog himself, the needle mover. It's still his yard. Roman Reigns. He's on the main box cover. And you can see Paul Heyman just worship his tribal chief. But I think if you want to get the rest of the additions to add to your roster, you might have to go to the PlayStation Store or whatever to download it. Because I tried my best to get this as a box cover, but unfortunately, you have to download it. And there's two different downloads, by the way. For starters, you have the Dead Man edition. Okay, I got to admit that looks cool. That is amazing. So if you download the Dead Man edition, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have all the evidence of the Undertaker on there. Okay, more than likely they'll have the season pass for that as well. Leave in the comments. Let me know what some of the things you want to see on the Dead Man edition. And again, shout out to the viewer that's watching it right now, other than Jonathan Ware. You can also try to get this. Okay, as soon as I pull it up, yeah, a few bucks more, you can get the Bloodline edition. Yes, and as you can see, you got Roman Reigns. He's the root of the bloodline. You got the Ulafala wrapped around his neck. You got his wise man, Paul Heyman. You got his cousins, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, the ones. You got Sammy Uso, aka Sami Zayn. All right. You have Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and my boy Dasha Mauen Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. He is crazy as hell, but I love him, man. I mean, next to Braun Strowman, which I hope he comes back. Which I need to give out shout outs right now to the WWE Corporation, the WWE Universe, the WWE Enterprise. Triple H is still the man. To TKO Entertainment, the final boss, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, handling this business. And didn't get a chance to see Elimination Chamber. Uh, now, I mean, the final boss turned around and just beat the hell out of Cody Rhodes, man. And I wasn't feeling that, straight up, okay? Well, that's one thing I didn't like. And another thing I didn't like, leave in the comments on this too. John Cena finally turned heel. And I could see him being a heel in the movies, because he had played a heel a couple of times throughout the Fast and Furious franchise as Dominic Toretto's little brother, Jacob, okay? That I can see. But for him to do this now, I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to beat Ric Flair's record on being the 17-time world champion. Okay, and if this is his way of going about it, fine. But tell you the truth, I mean, I'm not used to him playing this. Out of all this time, he's going that route. Again, I wish him luck on his retirement. I hope he continue doing movies. Again, I still got love for the Dr. Thugonomics, hustle, loyal, respect. But it's just out of all this time, now he want to finally flip the script. I guess what I'm really trying to feel and understand this is it's gonna be kind of hard for me to adjust to that, if that makes any sense. But I will tell you this right now. If I do get my game tomorrow, I will do some exclusive gameplay on WWE 2K25. So keep your fingers crossed. Looking forward to playing it tomorrow. Now, as far as what season pass, I might just go ahead and get the Bloodline edition because you got more other features on there. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you do order it from GameStop, they also have a code where you can download the members of the Wyatt Six. Okay, all the members on there, Sister Abigail, Rambling Rabbit, the Buzzard, Husky the Pig and all of them is on there. Okay, now chances are it might be in the box, or if they say keep your receipt, because they're going to have a code that you put into the PlayStation Store. Make sure your game is downloaded first. Then if that happens, boom, before you know it, now you added the Wire 6 to your playable roster, and you can play these characters online as well. Okay, so leave in the comments and let me know what some of the features you guys want to see on the new WWE 2K25, and like always, I will do some exclusive gameplay on that immediately once it come out, so you don't want to miss out on that. All right, let me do this right now. Next, we talked about that. We talked about this. Let's talk about movies. Okay, as far as some of the upcoming movies that we should be seeing soon. All right, let's start off with this right here. No, not Marvel Rivals. Not Marvel Rivals. Not yet. Not yet. Let's talk about movies that are coming up. Give me a second. Where is it? I know I got it in here somewhere. It's in here. There it is. But before, I'm just too excited. Before we jump to that, let me get this last topic out on gaming right now. It's coming out next month. The new Nintendo Switch 2 will be released April 2nd. Okay. I got way too much on my plate right now. I mean, I guess my next question is I'm going to get a Nintendo Switch 2? Yes and no. Yeah, I would love to get it April 2nd, but no, because I just recently purchased my TV, my new TV. It ain't not even a week old, so right now I'm gonna have to wait, everybody, probably until around the holidays, And unless they come up with a special bundle kit, I'll jump on it right away. But other than that, I do know it's gonna play some of the downloadable games from your old Nintendo Switch 1. You just got to go into the eShop, transfer everything over, and it will play some of your cartridge-based games. So I'm pretty much just the same. It's just bigger, have more features. Also found out from my buddies at Nintendo, some of the Nintendo representatives, one of the games that are coming out for it will be the new Mario Kart. I kind of got a little glimpse of it. It looks cool. I'm a huge fan of Mario Kart. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that. If they come up with a bundle kit and it comes with it, yeah, I'm gonna jump on it right away. But I think this is gonna be cool. It's gonna be great. I still have my old Nintendo, the original one. I still have both of my Pokemons. I still have my Nintendo Switch OLED, the Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not, and by those being custom made and by Nintendo, I don't want to part those for any reason in the world. So I'm definitely keeping those because they're one of a kinds and they're limited. But I'm just gonna have to wait. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And here we go again. Leave in the comments and let me know if you guys are going to get the Nintendo Switch 2. Plus, what games would you definitely like to see on Nintendo Switch 2? I think that's important. All right, now we can get to movies. We could definitely get to movies. I was going to go to the movies tonight, but I'm going to pass tonight because ain't nothing really good's coming out right now until later. But I did purchase Venom, The Last Dance from Amazon today, so it should be here sometime next week. So that'll make up for whatever movie I want to see today. That's fine. It's cool. And once I have that, I'll let you guys know. But we are going to get to upcoming movies that's coming out soon. And I'm talking about the Thunderbolts. Yes. I just love it. They on a box of Wheaties, man. It don't get any cooler than that. You know, you got the little ingredients on the right hand side of them and everything, and you know, I mean the left and the right hand side. I'm looking at all the other stuff besides that. But now with more Bucky, I thought that was cool. But these are your anti-heroes. Here's the thing: the Avengers split. They out doing their own thing for now, and it's up to the Thunderbolts to to take over from there. All right, now I've seen the trailer for it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, these guys did not get along with each other. I'm talking about Black Widow's little sister, Yelena, Winter Soldier, Bucky. You got another variant of Captain America. You have Taskmaster. You have Ghost, and you also have the Red Guardian. Now, these guys, I'm telling you right now, they hate each other's guts, but they all got one thing in common: to try to keep the world safe long enough so they can live in it. Okay, this movie will be released March 4th. Okay, leave in the comments. From what I saw of it, I think it's going to be like a little comedy slash action. Of course, you're going to have a lot of fight scenes, and I really want to see that more than anything. But the last movie I saw that was Marvel was Marvel's Avengers. I mean, got Marvel's Avengers on my mind. Marvel's Captain America's Brave New World. On a scale of 1 to 10, Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford, they did a great job. I'm going to give this movie an 8. And believe me, this was way better than last year's movie, Kraven the Hunter. I liked the Kraven the Hunter. I gave it a 6 because the movie looks good. The fight scenes was amazing. Um, what's the actor name who played Kick Butt? Aaron Taylor Johnson. I mean, I think he did a hellified job as uh, portraying the role of Kraven the Hunter. Okay, and then you got Russell Crowe who plays Kraven the Hunter. Yeah, Kraven the Hunter's dad. I thought that was amazing. You know, the um, Russian accents was on point. They even spoke Russian a few times in there. I thought that was amazing. It's just the only reason why I gave it a 6. The storyline, what's the word I'm looking for? It was just a little too, I wouldn't say complex, but it was like something was missing. That's about the best way I could see it. Now, will I get a movie like that on home video to add to my Marvel collection? Absolutely, just to keep up with everything. But as far as that's the only downside. Storyline could need a little more work. Now, Captain America's Brave New World, on the other hand, they stepped it up a little bit. I think they really did. And that's just one of the movies. Because keep in mind, Marvel came out with 3 movies this year. That's one of the first ones. The Thunderbolts are the second one, and the third installment that I do want to see, and I think it's going to be the billion-dollar movie for Marvel, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And they are the first family of Marvel, and that is Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, whoever designed this, whoever did their homework on this, I'm pretty sure the late great father of Marvel, Stan Lee, that's in heaven right now, I'm pretty sure he's smiling over this production of this movie, and I'm pretty sure y'all made the creator of Marvel very proud. I like how they did it with the old school twist, with the original uniforms and how they look. And I'll blow this up on the screen right now. 2 of the actors I know, 2 of the actors I don't know. I'll get on it once I find out who they are. Pedro Pascal, he played in The Last of Us, the HBO Max series. He also played in The Kingsman, The Golden Circle. He played also the Disney Star Wars, The Mandalorian. Nailed that. Great performance, by the way. And then you got Vanessa Hudgens, who also played in Hobbs and Shaw. She also played in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. And again, the other 2 actors who played the Human Torch and Thing, haven't got around to that yet, but once I find out their names, I will let everybody know. This will be coming out this summer. for those who might want to understand that. And back to what I was saying, as far as how they got the creativity of the storyline, you got, first of all, you got the Baxter Building, the legendary Baxter Building, where the home of the Fantastic Four lives. You have the Fantastic car just racing through the city, and I thought that was amazing in the trailer. And then I saw a glimpse of a shadow silhouette of Galactus. All right, so I'm ready for it. Well, I think this is going to be Marvel's $1 billion movie. This is just my prediction. Yeah, I think this is going to be their $1 billion movie. And keep in mind, last year their last $1 billion movie was Deadpool. This is how Marvel do things. Every year Marvel come out with something new. It could be whatever. They're going to make at least $1 billion movie. All right. Now, as far as in the DC universe, I am going to start doing research next week on some of the reviews on Superman Legacy. I've seen the trailer for it. I've seen who the new actor is. I think his name is David Corzenwet. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I apologize. He is going to be the new Superman. Excuse me. And here's my thing. I ain't got nothing. First of all, I ain't got nothing against the guy. Second of all, I don't even know who he is. And I can't see anything bad about him. Third of all, we're going to see. You know, I think, again, I mean, I like Superman. If you ask me who is still the best overall Superman, and nobody can never do it like him, I don't care who it is, it's going to always be the late, great Christopher Reeves. God rest him and his leading lady, Lois Lane, a.k.a. Margot Kidder, in heaven right now. Extraordinary. Yeah, thank you for being a part of the show. Shout out goes out to Extraordinary. If Christopher Reeves again was alive to this day and he had to pass the torch on to anybody, again, this is just my opinion, I would say Harry Cavill, man. Seriously. Now the new guy, again, I don't know him. I don't know what he does, what movie. I never even heard of him. Which leads out to, again, this is James Gunn's universe, man. We're gonna see what happens. But in any case, uh, back to Marvel, it's going to be $1 billion movie. Now, as far as on the DC universe, if you do the math real carefully, not one time I never seen DC made a $1 billion movie. If they did, I could really name two of them. One, The Dark Knight, with the late great Heath Ledger, okay, that played the Joker. Because when I saw that, I'm like, wow. Let me just get rid of this logo right quick, because we're going to talk about other movies. And then I'm going to get back to that topic in a minute. But yeah, next movie that is coming out, Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay, now this will be coming out this summer. Now back to Marvel again. You got my girl Scarlett Johansson, aka the Black Widow. Now she's going to be the leading lady in Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm thinking, man, the last one, I thought that was it with dinosaurs. I'm like, okay, cool. The run was great during the time, you know, and I wasn't disappointed. Now, I guess they reopened the franchise, however you want to do it, and they're coming out with Jurassic World Rebirth. I will find out a release date on that. Leave in the comments. Let me know if it's going to be a day one for you guys, as far as is you guys ready for Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay, next, this is coming out June 27th, and that is Megan 2.0. I call her the killer Barbie doll. I ain't gonna lie, she's about the only person I know that dance and kills you at the same time. Okay, this will be in theaters June 27th. All right, I've got the first Megan on home video. I saw it when it first came out at the theaters. Again, I'm not a big fan of horror, but with her, I'll make an exception. And then she's saying in the background, "Miss me, baby, I miss you from far away." All right, straight up. And I want to keep it that way. I want to see what she gonna do as far as her upgrade in 2.0. Is she gonna dance? Of course she gonna dance. Is she gonna do some new moves? Is she gonna do some new killing style towards her, her repertoire as far as how she gonna take you out, literally, to the point she's gonna kill you. Just to let you know. I want to see, you know, what else can she do? And again, I was amazed with the first Megan. So now we're gonna wait and see what happens. Again, put a comment in. Let me know if it's gonna be a day one for you guys on Megan 2.0. All right, because I'm gonna see it. I'm definitely gonna see it. Next, we talked about movies. I want to get this out the way right now because I will forget at the last minute. All right. No, not that. That. And like always, if this is your birthday month of March 6th, 2025, happy birthday from all of us, from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. My next question is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. One, the most important thing of all, and that's what we're trying to get to right now, we need more subscribers. Two, you leave a comment in as far as the day of or the day after. And three, if I see it in the comments, I will give you a shout out live on DCN Presents Power Players. All right. What else we got? Let's see. Because I'm doing everything from my tablet. All right. Okay, we're gonna put the logo back. But let me get back to as far as DC is concerned. And I did a little research the other day. I don't know if it's true or not. I have to like dig in a little bit more. I have to scratch my neck for a second. I did some research, and I want to give a shout out right now as far as, and I'm a fan of his show, to Tyrone Magnus. Again, I'm one of your Magnesites, and I was watching a segment on your show, and usually, when I see his show, I mean, the brother's on point on everything. In fact, he's probably reasons that I was inspired to do broadcasting even up to this day. Okay, him and Struggle Nation and Jake Hamilton from Fox News here in Chicago. But all these guys got one thing in common: they inspired me to keep doing what I'm doing all these years. But in any case, back to Tyrone Magnus. They were supposed to came out with the Wonder Woman video game, and I found that, I don't know if it's true, but if it's coming from him, I'm definitely gonna take his word for it. They scrapped the project. This is why DC is where they at right now. And so who I blame that on? I don't blame that on Warner Brothers Interactive Studios. Okay, these are guys who make Mortal Kombat. And oh yeah, later down the year I will come up with updates on the new Mortal Kombat 2. That's later down the year. The year is still early. It's still fresh. So I don't want to throw all that in right now. Probably around the summer, I'll get to that. But right now, I'm just a little upset because, you know, we don't know where the project is going. Okay, if you notice, we didn't get Injustice 3. Around this time we should have had Injustice 3. Now you scrapped the Wonder Woman project because, to tell you the truth, it's about time. She's long overdue for a video game anyway. Anything that's Batman, that's come out. In fact, I think throughout the whole DC universe, Batman has created the most games ever on the DC side. I don't see no one else is doing it. Here's my thing right now. And again, in a way, I blame James Gunn, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, stop making DC your own image. Stop. Okay? And I think what it is, I know he got a part of it, and I don't like to accuse anybody, but I'm pretty sure he got his hands dipped in the cookie jar on this one. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. I just don't think I'm wrong on this. All right, guys, Warner Brothers Studios, James Gunn, whoever, man, whatever y'all got to do, we need the Wonder Woman video game, straight up. We need that. In fact, certain characters in the DC universe deserves their own game. All right, so if anybody from the DC Corporation CEO, Big Wigs, is watching this show right now, you're hearing it live on DCN Presents Power Players. I am, again, as far as a fan of DC, Batman's gonna always be my number one guy. In fact, he is the guy. Okay, I like Batman. Superman, he's cool. Love Wonder Woman. I like the Flash. Who else? It's just so many people in there. Aquaman, of course, Aquaman's cool. He's the coolest guy on there. All right. And if I had a favorite villain, Lobo, and I pray to God that Jason Momoa gets his wish to become Lobo, even though I think he did a hell of a job as Aquaman. But y'all, you guys, and I'm gonna say this right now, especially to the DC universe, and especially to James Gunn, if he's listening right now, man, y'all gotta step it up. Okay, especially as far as gaming, it's definitely as far as movies is concerned. You guys got to step it up. Straight up, I think, and I'm about to get back to the topic right now. I think the three biggest blockbuster movies that DC ever made: one, The Dark Knight with the late great Heath Ledger, God rest his soul. Okay, that's one. Uh, Aquaman will be two. Okay, and third movie that even came close, I wouldn't say made $1 million, but it did pretty fairly, and I believe it or not was the Justice League. If there was a draw, I would say the Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot, and I think she's beautiful. I think she did a hell of a good job. DC, y'all gotta step it up, man, because if not, Marvel is going to blow you out the water every single time. I said this on all my shows. I like DC Comics, but I love Marvel, man. Straight up. Straight up. And something's got to be done. So leave in the comments. But yeah, and again, shout out also goes out to Tyrone Magnus. Uh, man, you're a huge inspiration to me. Okay, and these are people that inspire me, man. And he just happened to be one of them. So if you're watching the show right now, man, appreciate it. Keep up the good work, man. In fact, keep up the great work. And hopefully one day you and I can do some gaming, man. For real. Let me give out shout outs right quick before I end my show. To the president and co-founder of DCN Networks Presents Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris at the Harrison headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to his sister April. Shout out goes out to his daughter, my goddaughter Sarah, my little lama bean. I love you. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To Dion, you got the third on lock. Once the weather gets warmer, I will come out there. You'll update me. Shout out goes out to you. To Robbo, I see you. We seriously got to talk, man. That's 3 dinners you owe me. You know what I'm talking about. My pot roast dinners, man. We got to come up with a plan, dude. Straight up. Shout out goes out to you. To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to you. Shout out goes out to your sister Billy. To everybody's family over there. To his community, his friends, because they're like my biggest fans over there. All right. Love you guys for that. Well, appreciate it. Shout out goes out to you. To everybody at North of Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be back tomorrow to protect them all from the forces of evil and all that jazz. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To my West Side family, the Redmond. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, Critters and Colognes, Johnson Millsaps. Shout out goes out to you. To my sister, Wednesday, aka Christina Ball, and my niece Heaven. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Shout out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. Shout out goes out to you. To my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne. check out Thorn Theater Reviews on YouTube. And I almost forgot, if you want to check out some cool videos from Sean Ballin, it's here on YouTube. Now keep in mind, my best friend, he does his videos at random. Check out Sean Bolland, that's SeanBolland on YouTube for some of his videos. And also check out DCN Anime Club, because not only him and his sister, they're the anime experts, he's also the official Godzilla expert for all your Godzilla informational needs. I think that's cool. So for you Godzilla fans out there, DCN Anime Club on Facebook. And of course, if you want to check out games, animes, movies, everything all around, link on and click onto this show right here. All right, because I'll say it once, I'll say it again. We are so close to being the #1 show on YouTube, on the PlayStation community, immediately following on Facebook. And don't forget, now that it's March, starting next week, to all my old and my new subscribers, I gotta bring it back. Last month I let it go in on a slide. That month is over with. We're in the new month of March. As rescheduled, starting next week, my state of direction will return. And for those who don't know who it is, once I air it on the show, I will explain to everybody how that works. I will give you a little brief example. Think of it as my own censorship and respect towards the YouTube and the PlayStation community, because I want to stay on good terms with everybody. All right. In a moment, I'm about to end my show because I'm going to play me some Monster Hunter Wild. If you ain't got this, get this straight up, because I still have Monster Hunter World. In fact, I got my Monster Hunter World. Let me just move this over the center right here. See, look, I still have my Monster Hunter World. I still have my Monster Hunter Wild. Right now, I'm playing the hell out of this. It's actually pretty good, by the way. In fact, both of them is, but I think the new one's just a little bit better. I'm still trying to get the hang on how everything works, since I haven't played it. I haven't played the Monster Hunter since World, so I'm trying to reintroduce myself as far as on Wild. And so far, it's I gotta admit, it looks pretty good. Especially when I just got my new TV, my new TCL, 55-inch, 4K ultra high definition, and believe I can definitely see the difference. Another story for another time. I already gave out birthday shout outs. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To my brother in New York City and the co-host of my show. And my show is open for another 3 more minutes. It's up to 7 people right now if they want to come in on the broadcast from the PlayStation room. First come, first serve. To Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince You Yeet. All right. Shout out goes out to him. To his boy, our boy, Jeremiah King, just hanging it just a little bit longer, man. We going to jam on some WWE 2K25. I'm waiting for that. All right. I'm waiting to see what they can do, to be honest with you, because I've already pre-ordered it. It's paid for. Go to GameStop. And again, shout out goes out to my buddy. He knows I see him every Thursday. To Andrew, the manager of GameStop. I might come in there today to holler at you, see what's up. And that's about it. Little Robot Buddy, you's officially on break. You've done your job. Thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you. All right, and that's it. I'm gonna do some gameplay, rest up, and tomorrow I will have that, which means I won't be playing it tomorrow. If I do, I have to wait till next week to get on that game. And speaking of game, I know they're coming out with another season of Marvel Rise Up. I'm just too excited. Marvel Rivals, okay. And I'm been hearing and seeing little humors and speculations. We might get Daredevil. We might get Blade added to the roster. If you have not played Marvel Rivals, I'll make a long story short. If we got Overwatch 2 guys out there. We got some Overwatch fans out there. If you know how to play Overwatch, you definitely gonna love Marvel Rivals. I don't like shooters, but this is the first 6-on-6 shooter. It's amazing. I love it. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, believe it or not, I give it a 10 because of originality. And it's cool. You got different missions. And keep in mind, as far as missions, don't forget the next invasion is coming up soon on Mortal Kombat 1, as far as 2 new characters. Okay, you're going to have the Terminator, the T-1000, the liquid metal guy. Okay, he's on there. And as a cameo fighter, we're going to have Madame Bo. Yes, I've seen her fatality. You're gonna love it. Straight up, you are gonna love it, man. And as soon as those 2 characters come out, I will do some exclusive Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay. Alright. Well, that's it. I got the rest up. Play me some Monster Hunter. I've been on Monster Hunter last night since. This game gets addictive after a while. Been on this game for like 5 hours yesterday, and then I woke up at like 2 in the morning, played it again for another hour. Definitely get your copy of this. All right. So without further delay, it's time for me to hit my music. And when you hear that music, that means my Thursday morning updates for March 6, 2025 has come to a closure and its final destination. Well, that's it. And keep in mind, next week I will remind everybody as far as my state of direction is concerned, and I will explain to everybody how that works. So stay tuned for further details on that. And I'm out of here, man. My time is up. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC Network. Some power players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later. And later, I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and some power players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement to the world. Will you please put those guns down, man? Straight up. Straight up. Life is too short. And the last thing you need is have it taken away from the end of a bullet. It ain't worth it, man. No, for real. It's just not worth it. Let's find another solution. For real. I'll talk to everybody later. Peace.